Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And getting ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Opportunity, and just narrowly wide in the end. Now, Son. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Terry. A bit sloppy in possession. And he could really get at the opposition. Vital interception, the danger was very real. Now getting the ball forward. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. And dispossessed. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, it might be. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the goal again. And what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Tremendous intuition to win it back. A very good tackle. Good movement. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Eriksson with it. Couldn't keep the ball. Now that pass easy on the eye. It's still alive. But hang on, the flag is up. And the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief. And attempting the through ball. And full marks for trying, but very deftly cut out. Good looking ball. It's a cross towards the near post. And they deal with the threat this time. Terry. Will they get themselves level here? Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
And a poor ball. Oh, super piece of play. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Espinosa. And showing fine vision. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Favouring the short one. On to Eriksson. On the ball, Espinosa. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Espinosa with it. Here's Eriksson. It is to be a throw-in. Wilk. Really good interception. Son. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, the counter chance looks very real. They need to get bodies back. A routine save.
Well, they need to be more positive with their passing. Make more runs in behind the defence. Create overloads in the wide areas.
Oh, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. It's gone in! And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, clattered away. And there it is, the half-time whistle. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Wilk. Terry. Promising looking ball. And the alarm bells are ringing. And a really good diving stop. Now sending it in. A very effective clearance. Eriksson. Eriksson with it. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Counter-attacking, very much an option. But really sticking to their task defensively. We're getting the ball forward. And smart defending. Hofmann. Ruud. Espinosa has it. Gives it a go. And the keeper getting across to stop it.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Just the clearance that was needed. Good control under pressure. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession, but most of their passing has been in deeper areas. Unless they start getting it into their front players with better quality, they'll struggle to turn this one around.
Oh, moving it nicely. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And let's give credit to the defending. Could be a chance to break here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. And that's going to roll all the way through. Oh, a nice-looking pass. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Really getting stuck in. Could be dangerous. It looks promising. Chance to finish. Well, it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. They've given it away. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And the pass not quite accurate enough, was it? Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Decent position. It needs an accurate cross. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Smuggled away. Really closing him down. And you don't want to lose possession there. Making progress. Terry. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Over it comes. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Good looking cross. Oh, off the bar.
Well, he met it so well, but he couldn't quite get the placement right. A bit unlucky, really.
Five minutes to go. Well, possession ceded. Terry. Well, terrific pass. Couldn't grab hold of it. And the danger cleared. And that was a very fine read. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Dangerous looking attack. It might still be problematic. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a sub.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, I would say they're just about where I expected them to be. Another decent performance today, and they'll certainly fancy their chances of promotion.
Opportunity! Ball is loose. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Dangerous looking through ball. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. And the pass could do damage. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. So the corner played into the box. Well, no end product. Oh, excellent diving stop. And over it comes. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Oh, this is looking promising, but no damage done. That's the main thing. And a creative look about this. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Good-looking sequence. Fine cross into the middle. Defensive excellence there. Well, they've lost the ball. Oh, a lovely ball. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Espinosa. And a good-looking ball. Corner kick forthcoming. Who's going to get on the end of it? Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Trying to deliver it accurately. Can they forge ahead? Vital intervention. Well, they have it again. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. The high press was very much on. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And out of play. The pass nearly worked out, but not quite. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. Hoffmann. He could pick out a teammate. Good Willie. Couldn't hang on to the ball. On the ball, Espinosa. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. You. Well read to ease the pressure. Good Willie. And plenty of room in the wide area. Hofmann. Options in the centre. Taking care of business defensively here. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Defenders need to cover. Teammates in the middle. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Doughty defending to win the ball back. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And running in behind. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. And now Hart. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, big chance. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So 2-0 now. Making progress. But really sticking to their task defensively. Good looking cross. Is it going to be? And a goal! Not over just yet. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. And we will have just 1 additional minute. The first half here comes to an end. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Hart. Oakley. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Who can they pick out? On a time for composure on the ball. Space and time for the cross. A very effective clearance. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Laid into the centre. Well, he took care of it defensively. Well, can they be creative from here? Well, let's see about the cross. It comes to absolutely nothing. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. And a poor ball. And a good-looking ball. Now can they counter clinically? Ruud. He's using his strength to good effect. And a useful cross. Oh, he's given it away. Drake. Effective challenge. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And there's the feed into the box. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Well, strong play here. Promising attack, this. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. But he's retrospectively awarded the free kick, having let it flow initially. And in the event, just a talking to, but could easily have seen yellow. He goes short. Happy to take on the shot. What a save! Now sending it in. And he did what he had to do defensively. Surely the equaliser. And just leaning back a bit and over the bar. An attack full of promise. And a fine cross. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Now will the cross work out for them? Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. It looks promising. And space to cross it. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans still with a bit of nail-biting to do, Stuart.
Well, for much of this match, they've controlled the tempo of the game and deserved their lead. But this is going to be a frantic finale. They just need to defend their box really well here.
They've got it now. What can they do? Well, beaten easily here. Could be dangerous. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Could be a chance to break here. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Could cross it in here. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Cardoso. He's in control of the situation. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. And threading it forward. Nicely blocked. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. He's blocked it! Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Ruud. Dangerous looking through ball. Must be! And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And just wide with the header. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is of course Stuart Robson. And there's a lot on the line in the relegation equation. That is a massive part of our story. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, they haven't had the greatest season, Derek, but a point or better today and they will secure their status in this division. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're in for a tight and cagey affair. Some goals would be good.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. How about the cross? Promising possession, this. Can she score? Simple catch, really. Espinosa with it. Promising attack, this. He does have pressure to deal with. Excellent challenge. She has options. Well, the attack just lost its momentum, and the keeper will collect. And the pass could do damage. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. opportunity. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And short it is. Oh, breezing past him. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Opportunity to deliver the cross. He must finish. Oh, it's in! And that's not going to help their cause in the relegation fight.
Well, they've only got themselves to blame. They've been dropping far too deep, almost inviting pressure. Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, couldn't keep it. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Is it going to be? Oh, it's in! And how massive is that? Maybe the goal that will see them stay in the division.
Oh, what a goal that is. But they can't afford to sit back now. Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Wonderfully weighted pass. What a block! With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And there's the delivery. And still dangerous. Well, leaning back a bit, couldn't keep the shot down. Getting in there to take it away. Oh, big chance. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
And now the delivery. And the header off target, but resolute defence. Parkinson. Useful looking ball. Well, he's just spooned it over the top. Chance to attack using wit. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Thwarted by the post.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
And take it away. It's with Cardoso. Not the pass he had in mind.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. but they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, possibilities inside the box. An authoritative challenge. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Not a good pass. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. That's a well-struck pass. And whipped into the box. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
And the short option preferred. Crisp tackling. The outcome is a goal kick here. There's a slide rule pass. Chance to take the lead. And in it goes. The concession of a goal. Not what they needed, but this is not over yet.
Well, it's not quite panic stations yet, but these are the sort of games they have to win to remain in this division. Will we see a response now?
Well, 2-1 it is here. An unforced error, you've got to say. Chance to finish. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Delivering it. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Hofmann. And out for a throw-in. The pass could have been better. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw-in. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they take advantage of the situation? That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. Espinosa has it. Oh, he's given it away. Well, the attack looks promising. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Well read to ease the pressure. Espinosa has it. Well read to put an end to that attack. Able to deal with the threat. A real defensive commitment there. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Getting forward. Will he find the net? And a goal! That's not going to help their cause in the relegation fight.
Well, this sums up their season. Not good enough defensively, and as a result, it's a long way back now. Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only 1 foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Dealt with that ball comfortably. And dispossessed. And there to intervene. Just 15 minutes remaining. A move of promise on the flank. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there. Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Well, the danger is still there. And nicely struck. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
Well, the players all seemed very calm ahead of the game. A draw would guarantee their place in the division for next season, but it's looking ever more likely that the relegation fight will go down to the wire.
Well, you're absolutely right. They're not going to get anything from this one. It's been another display lacking in any sort of structure. They've got some work to do before the next game, that's for sure.
Can he put it away? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And players waiting in the centre. And a no-nonsense clearance. Just not looking confident in possession. And continues his run. Could pull one back here. And a goal! She's thrown her team a lifeline. This is not over yet. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And expect quite a few twists and turns. There is the possibility that safety could be assured come full time. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, they certainly won't want to go into the final game still in danger of relegation. So in my view, they should go flat out to get a result today, which will make for a very good watch.
Hoffman, promising looking ball. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And Kim with it. Poor pass under no real pressure. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. And Kim with it. On the offensive. It's there for him. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. Playing it in. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And under pressure, not on the target. Difficult to stop him. Losing possession here. No worries for the keeper. What can they do from here? They couldn't maintain possession. Perez. Popovic. Popovic. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Getting forward. Played into the centre. Clattered away. It might be on for them. It's with Carlson. And they have possession again. Popovic. Ramos with it. Popovic. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Moving into the advanced position. And a long way out. Well, closed down straight away. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. They're not being closely marked, but the header nothing to write home about. Espinosa with it. Can he play it in? Well, clattered away. And the danger is averted. Popovic. Fruitful looking attack. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Might be onto something with that ball. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Tremendous ball played through, and in it goes! The concession of a goal, not what they needed, but this is not over yet.
Well, it's not quite panic stations yet, but these are the sort of games they have to win to remain in this division. Will we see a response now?
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Here's Hofmann. Might be able to set up the chance. The end product just wasn't there. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. He has time to play it over. Hofmann. Good Willie. Playing with purpose and control. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
This corner kick might help them. And there's the delivery. And he did what he had to do defensively. Counter-attacking, very much an option. All hands on deck. The delivery towards the back post. Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
And it's with John. This looks promising. Fine cross into the middle. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. And showing fine vision. Cleared away. Breaking at pace. Well, there to intercept. Good Willie. Now who can she pass it to? And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Kim. A good and fair challenge. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Possession changing hands, moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Fruitful looking attack. The delivery. And problem solved for now. Carlson. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. But strong play here on the shielding front. On the ball, Ramos. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. In possession, Perez. Useful looking position, you've got to say. He's got to clatter it away. And running through to the keeper. And the keeper not thinking it through. And Ramirez. Foiling them effectively. And Ramirez has it. Popovic. Might be able to set up the chance. Able to deal with the threat. Hofmann. And slipped through beautifully. Can he fire it towards goal? And that is defending of the highest order. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Could be threatening. Has a go. And simple for the keeper. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. No worries for the keeper. Oh, terrific pass. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And he read it well, intercepting it. And crossed in there. Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. But hang on, offside is the decision here. Take it away. Will he play it in? Excellent defending. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they keep it going? Well, late in this match now. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final effort. Just shows you how devastating they can be on the break, though.
They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Oh, it's gone in! And that could be the goal that keeps them in the division.
Well, how important is that goal? They've just got to defend for their lives now, starting with the front players.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. And good pressure high up the pitch. No-nonsense clearance. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. He's beaten his man. Can he finish? Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Good Willie. The referee blows for full time. A draw was what they required in advance. Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner as always is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, the ball lost here. Good technique displayed. Now Son. Careless in possession. Maurice. Adam. Moving into the advanced position. Now who can she pass it to? It is to be a throw-in. Giving the ball away. Hofmann. Can he give them the lead? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Ouattara. Oh, terrific pass. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Ouattara. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Eriksson. Hofmann. Useful looking ball. How can he take them on and beat them? Dangerous looking attack. Oh, what's he gone and done? Must be. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, but I think the keeper's made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Good movement. And Ribeiro has it. They do pass the ball with authority. Well, possibilities inside the box. And a very good challenge. Takes the shot. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. Danger averted. Ouattara, chance to play it in. No way through. He's given it away. And now Ribeiro. A really sumptuous ball. Here's Hofmann. He's got space. Losing possession a bit easily. Could be dangerous. Every pass hitting its target. Well read to put an end to that attack. And the ball's gone. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart.
Oh, Derek, can he finish this?
Going for the dink. Can they cover up? Well, threat over for now. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch.
Well, these fans have had to be patient.
Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Corner again. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, in fairness, not the greatest of headers. And in the perfect position to read it. Cardoso. And she claims it. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Well, visionary passing, and it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Now, Son. Cardoso. Son. On to Eriksson. They've regained possession. Now, let's see what they can do here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Now, when you take the throw-in, you're not then supposed to get caught offside.
Well, that's ridiculous. That should never happen.
It's with Cardoso. Hoffman. How about the cross? Eriksson. They really look after the ball when they have it. Tremendous ball played through. A wonderful intervention. Well, the ball lost here. And a strong tackle. Ouattara. It's a weighted pass. Thwarting him. A very effective challenge put in. Adam. And did well to keep hold of it while waiting for the support to arrive. Ouattara. Crossing opportunity. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Unable to keep the ball that time. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Ericsson with it. Wilk. And reading it absolutely superbly. Ericsson with it. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, I must say it did look so promising, but the flag is raised. Offside the verdict, Stuart.
Well, he's just too eager there. It's the right run, but he's made it too early.
Well, great read there to intercept. He's going forward well here. Oh, could be. Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Well, the pass not finding its target. You. Here's Hofmann. Wilk. Well, they have the ball once more. And Ribeiro has it. Dangerous looking attack. And there's the feed into the box. That's all they can conjure for now. Well, he's lost it. You. Good tackle. Wilk. You. It's a neat move. Shot attempted. Oh, excellent diving stop. Who's going to get on the end of it? And clearing it away. And now they have the ball back. Cardoso. Wilk. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. And there goes the final whistle. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And a huge story unfolding. I say that because they are closing in potentially on promotion. Surely! Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And there's the delivery. Well, the marking was tight. The header off target in the end. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Sadiq. Retaining possession proving difficult. Espinosa with it. Oh, lovely incisive pass. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Sadiq. Well, no stopping him. Great opportunity. And still a chance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. On to Eriksson. An important interception. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Just the clearance that was called for. Crisp tackling. Figueroa. Rice. Well, they couldn't keep it. Lukaku. Well, not hard to read that pass. Good pass. And the emphasis is on creativity. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. And able to get a body in the way. Into the advanced position. Real chance. In it goes. And that could really dent the promotion chances.
Well, that's a big blow to them. They just aren't playing well enough today. Well, here's the replay, and just watch this. It's clever, it's skillful, and it's effective. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? It's with Cardoso. Possession one. Now can they make something happen? Well, they could run onto it here. And danger still. On a time for composure on the ball.
Well, that was a great save.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. Oh, they've gone and scored. And as it stands, they're going to win promotion.
Well, just look at the joy out there. That could mean so much to this club. Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. He's got space. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And space to cross it. A very effective clearance. Here's Hofmann. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Coffee. Figueroa. Oh, good use of the ball. But then the one that goes astray. Strong but fair tackle. Oh, he's through here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Figueroa.
Well, the stats tell you everything. They've played well, they've created chances, and I think they've been the better team. They now have to convert one of those opportunities.
And the goalkeeper will claim it. Well, the keeper not thinking it through. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. The first half here comes to an end. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Nicely timed tackle. Eriksson. Lukaku. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Untidy on the ball. Can they take advantage? The end product just wasn't there. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Ball's gone. Lukaku. He continues his run. Takes the shot. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Over it comes. In it goes! And that might be the goal that makes certain of promotion.
Well, that's the cushion they wanted. Surely they can't lose from here.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Figueroa. Shaheen. Committed challenge. And room now out on the flank. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Plenty of options. Throw-ins given. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Coffee. Can he find the net? Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
On to Eriksson. I must say, this looks promising. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Lukaku. Here's Hofmann. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And he's clear as lines. Thomason. Coffee. This looks threatening. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Ruud. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Lukaku. Good technique displayed, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Pressing high to win the ball. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Struggling to get it away. Well, nothing comes of it. Could cross it in here. He takes aim. And using his body to good effect. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Will they profit from this situation? And crossed in the direction of the back post. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Well, it's all going to plan for them, having a magnificent day on the pitch. They can almost touch promotion now, Stuart.
Well, this has been a really good performance today. They've been composed and confident, and they fully deserve to go up.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Retaining possession proving difficult. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Good pass. And space to cross it. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Played over. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. And a fine tackle. Oh, good vision. And that is going to do it. No more ifs, buts and maybes. They've only gone and won promotion.
Well, just look at the relief out there. That was the target at the beginning of the season and they've achieved it.
And you really have to savour these moments as a footballer, Stuart. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And there could be a lot of celebrating going on after this. I say that because they have it in their power to clinch the title. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, what an achievement this will be. Just one more good performance and they will be champions. And they fully...
Can he finish? Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Here's Eriksson. Well, she'll gladly grab hold of it. Conco. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? A glorious chance. And a good take under duress there. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Working really well as a team to regain possession. The cross is on. Determined defending. Wills. They've lost it. And back with Yamashita. And back with Kang. Oh, she's done brilliantly. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And it's gone in! And who knows, it could be the difference between winning the title and not.
Well, they certainly haven't been at their best today, and what a blow that is to them. Can they recover, though?
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? This looks promising out wide. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Well, he's given us away. Cordoba. Wills. Oh, he's given the ball away. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Now delivering that deep cross. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Giving the ball to the opposition that time. An incisive pass. Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Demir. Zhao. Well, the ball lost here. This is looking threatening, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Cordoba. Conco. A fine reading of the situation. Oh, good vision. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Shot attempted, and the ball is loose. Well, negligent in front of goal. No two ways about that. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, now in a dangerous position. On his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Could be threatening. Outfoxing the defender. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will they profit from this situation? And in it goes! We can't say yet for sure, but it could be a title-winning goal.
No wonder they're celebrating. Can they hold their nerve now?
So, a level contest. 1-1. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Yamashita. Kang. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Good tackle. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Konko. Lost possession. This might be ideal for the counter. Can they keep it going? So a throw in here. How can he take them on and beat them? The inside route looking promising. And smart defending. It looks promising. There to take it away. Good looking ball. And space available inside. And there it is, a goal! It's just possible that might be the one that wins them the title.
Well, look at the celebrations. They certainly believe so. Still a job to do, but surely they won't throw it away from this position.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Hoffman. That's a nice looking ball. Well, sadly a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Nicely timed tackle. Plenty of players waiting in the middle, not troubling the keeper.
Well, there you have it. The hosts have had so much of the possession, but it means nothing unless they start to be more creative, particularly in the wide areas. Up to this point, they've been too easy to defend against.
Well, And the attacking options appear plentiful. Chance to finish. And a crucial intervention. It must go in, surely. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Wills. Well, great read there to intercept. Into the advanced position. The delivery. Not really the ideal clearance. And tremendous individual skill. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Terrific block. Conco. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Lukaku. On the ball, Espinosa. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. Yamashita. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Poor pass. We're racing away here. That's all they can conjure for now. And back with Yamashita. And this would reduce the deficit. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity.
Well, it doesn't get much better than this. The knowledge that a victory will give you the title, and they're winning so well, Stuart.
Well, I think we can safely say, Derek, they will be champions. And what a way to clinch the title. They've been brilliant today.
Well, high marks for that pass. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Breaking at pace. And an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere.
And we've entered the final 5 minutes.
Running with the ball confidently. Perfect example of how to execute a slide tackle. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
And crossed in there. Good pressure high up the pitch. And a penalty it is. Well, when you're behind in the game, you certainly don't want to be conceding spot kicks.
Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Well, Derek, it's a foul, yes. A penalty, absolutely. But for me, it's not a yellow card. The ref has got that right.
To finish it as a contest. Oh, no! He's missed the target!
Well, he didn't want the keeper saving it, and in the end, he didn't have to. He's put it wide.
And the referee brings this game to an end. And now we can say it officially. The title is... Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And every reason why the fans should be excited on an occasion like this. It's the first game of the campaign. What? Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Here's Hofmann. Chance to do damage, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it. Can he put it away? Oh, a superb save. And cleared away. Read it superbly to take back possession. Beautifully weighted ball. It's a neat move. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Oh, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Hagi. Carey. Well, possession ceded. Beautifully disguised ball. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Dangerous ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And nicely parried away. He could pick out a teammate. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. Well, he's given us away. Lost possession. Well, they've lost the ball. It's opening up for them. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, in the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
On and on he goes. Pulls it back. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Cardoso. Well, do they mean business on this occasion? And you don't want to lose possession there. Real chance. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Well, a second goal for them here. Carey. Hagi. Well, it's one pass after another. And possibilities here.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, they no longer have the ball. Vital interception. The danger was very real.
Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Could be dangerous. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one.
Not the pass he had in mind. And a throw-in it's going to be. It looks promising. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. This might have potential. Good technique displayed. Really good block. And a throw-in forthcoming. And a fine tackle. And able to... Is it going to be? That's very decisive goalkeeping. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Lukaku. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Not away completely. Doing well to keep possession. Crisp tackling. Will he finish? Well, the keeper reacted magnificently.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
And the ball is loose. An important interception. Hofmann. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Oh, lovely ball. Dangerous looking attack. How could he find someone at the far post? A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And there's the delivery. And the keeper showing tremendous command. Corner kick played in. Can they convert? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. going to be a thrashing. 3-0 now. One for them to pursue. On to Ericsson. They need to get tighter. Oh, good play this. Superb block. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they keep it going? And running through to the keeper. There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Cook. So a throw in here. Went in strongly to win the ball. Cross fired over. And danger still. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Could be troublesome. And deliver towards the back post. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Let's see about the delivery. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Tremendous block. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. And there the attack ends for now. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. It is to be a throw-in. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. Well, disappointing end to the move. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
And it's a quality pass. Wonderful tackle. This looks promising. Pulls it back. Well, the keeper very decisive. Pumped clear. And snuffing out the danger. This looks interesting. Can he do it? Really vital interception here. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Excellent ball over the top. Well, that is how to run at defenders, but nothing comes of it. And there goes the final whistle. It's the perfect start on opening day. A lot to like about this performance.
Yeah, it was a decent performance today, and always good to get off to a winning start. Just gives them that confidence going into the...
And hello from Saudi Arabia. We find ourselves today at the King Fahd Stadium in the city of Riyadh. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, your expectations? Teammates in the middle. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Promising, and he's made headway. And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever.
Well, as the replay shows, it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
And back underway, 1-0 it is.
Messi! And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Not a good pass. Eriksson.
Will it happen for them? Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
And smart defending. Peterson.
Moving it forward. Crossed accurately towards the far post. And they deal with the threat this time.
Now, what can they produce on the flank? Hoffman.
It's there for him. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So 2-0 now.
City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Ruud. Here's Eriksson. Options in the middle.
Textbook defending inside the box. Good-looking sequence. Well, not cleared away completely. Can he take advantage? Denied by the bar. Back in play here.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
It is a decent-looking attack here. Tremendous block. And a tidy challenge.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Can they create something from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Another perfect position to read it. And possession given away. Well, it went sailing over the crossbar.
Not a moment he'll want to remember.
Hoffman. But attacking possibilities. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Now they've lost it. Oh, good vision. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Wasteful again in possession. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Well, the pass over hit. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Is it going to be? Still possibilities. And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one.